You may have the wrong impression about this fastener. Uh-oh. Comments. Just the tool tip. Tuesdays. Well, good morning. I am back at it. Yesterday, I didn't film much. I shot an intro, I think I actually talked to the camera. I may have just shot me unpacking the truck. I don't really remember. Yesterday I ran around, got some materials, and my delivery finally got here. Well, part of it. So, the tool shed now has a temporary space to work. A temporary shed. So, something where we can leave tools out at night, at least some tools, not the expensive ones, and a place where we can leave projects if it sprinkles. Leaves are falling everywhere because this property it's completely covered with trees. So the thing that didn't show up was the actual covering, the canopy of this thing. So we've got the frame. Hopefully we'll have some time today to move the camper and the boats and yeah, get to more working on the shed here. It's got some of the roof framed, got the doorway partially framed. I just got to nip off those, left the shear panels long, the sheeting, left those long and didn't really know where the roof was going to land, so I'll cut those off and then sheet the roof, frame the doorway, and then we're going to build some doors. And we're going to build these doors in a user, or I should say, builder-friendly manner. This is going to be, well, this is, a not the highest priced shed. We could, obviously with woodworking, you can take it to any extreme. This is going to be nice, functional, very weather resistant, and still on the affordable side. So we're going to use some joinery techniques for the doors that make it a little bit faster to get the project done quicker. It's also a little easier, I can't talk this morning, a little easier for you guys, or at least for less experienced woodworkers and carpenters, I should say. Some of you guys might be incredibly talented. I have no idea. Haven't met any of you yet. Hopefully someday I will. Let me know in the comments kind of what your experience level is and what you want to learn, and kind of so I'm not just talking in the wrong direction to the wrong people. I don't know yet. Where was I going? I got lost. Oh, yes. We're going to use, check this out. I know some of you may judge me for this. That's right. Pocket holes. Pocket screws. Craig came out with this new pocket hole jig XL, and I am pretty excited to use it. I've used the regular sized Craig stuff. I've got a few different, I've got like a benchtop model, not the fancy one. That one, I don't do enough cabinetry to have that one, so pocket ones, pocket hole. All right, haha. So yeah, I've got handheld small ones that are portable. I've got ones that clamp to the, workbench. It's an incredibly strong joint. Yes, it might not be the fanciest, and no, it doesn't really test your woodworking skills, but for quick and easy, get it out the door, make it affordable for the client, depending on the situation. There's some cabinet drawers I would build with pocket screws. There's other ones I would not. And the shed, using screws into the side grain instead of the end grain, and, well, I don't have a framing gun currently, so I wasn't going to frame this. And also, we're not going to have much it's going to be locked in place, so we're not worried about tons of shear strength on these things. And plus we're using, for a lot of the connections, they're actually framing rated, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it tells you the load amount that's on these. So they're much stronger than regular deck screws. The pocket hole screws are pretty dang strong. And these new big ones, I'm excited to use for the door, which will have a lot more weight on it. So these monsters should hold. And I'm excited. I've used through screws, as in like the timber locks. And those have worked pretty well on my buddy's gate. He's a woodworker. He's the one who had me do it. And I actually even said, hey, do you really want to screw into the end grain? End grain doesn't... Big noisy trucks. I'll explain. Screws they don't have as much shear strength as a nail. Nails will bend and therefore they won't snap. These are more likely to snap. These, though, are much stronger than regular deck screws, but I'm talking screws in general are more likely to shear and snap. That's why nails are used in framing most of the time. Back to the screw. Screws, wood grain. You've got grain, and then you've got end grain, all the little pieces of wood fibers. So when you're screwing into side grain, your teeth bite into all those little fibers. And those fibers hold together as they are stretched along, and so, you grab the edge of a fiber and it holds on. Now, you put that into the end grain, and, it kind of just goes between the fibers and doesn't hold nearly as well. So, that's why going into side grain as a pocket screw instead of through the side grain and into end grain, your connection won't be nearly as strong. All right. I'm done blabbing. It's time to get to work. I'm going to move this. I'm not going to set it up yet. And I got to finish or get some more stuff done on this. Dang trucks. Get more stuff done on this. And, yeah. Now I'm distracted by talking to the camera, and I need to get my head wrapped around the project again, so... This... oh, wait. We could do an intro right now. You may be under the wrong impression about this fastener. You might be wrong about pocket screws. Let's talk about it. Your belief about pocket screws may be wrong. You may be wrong about this fastener. That's right. Let's talk about it. Oh, you may have the wrong impression about these. I'm looking at the screen and not the lens. Yep, that's right. Craig pocket screws are one of my favorite ways to quickly get a strong joint when you don't see it and you don't need to be fancy. And it's actually great for small framing projects. So, let's do that.